What is up, everybody? Boom Fast Tournament back again with another banger on your side. So this time around, we are gonna cater the sides of the series and the tournament, which is the best of three on the battle for thirds, and of course the grand finals later on. This time around, in our third placer match, we have the battle between AXG Next Gen and the Vietnamese gangsters. When you look at the screen that we have in here, today's schedule, we have the bronze match, best of three. However, everybody, due to some technical difficulties, Vietnamese gangsters weren't able to play yet. So AXG Next Gen will garner that first point. By the way, everybody, later on we have the final stage of the tournament. We have Ultra Rare versus Monkey Association, and this is a sight to see. This is one of those games where you should mark on your calendars, wait for their games. But of course, everybody, as the tournament starts, we have to introduce ourselves. My name is Dion, my voice, your gameplay, and I'm here with Moikey.
Well, thank you so much for that, Dion. And once again, we will be seeing them play later on. But for now, 1 point will go to the AXG Next Gen.
Yes, sir. That's the start. That's the 1-0. That's the confidence, the build-up of the series. However, because of that technical difficulty, they will fix it, and we shall await. But we'll be right back after a short break to deliver you the games. fast tournament, everybody. It was, we talked about earlier, Moigi, that this day we're going to cater the games in between the Battle for Thirds and the Grand Finals later on. However, due to some technical difficulties, if I'm not mistaken, Moigi, the what was their name? What was their name? The
The
Vietnamese
Vietnamese gangster.
gangsters
Hmm.
will not be able to play. So that's 2-0 going to the side of AXC Next Gen. And as you can see in the screen right here, the schedule was supposed to be bronze match and best of three. AXG Next Gen, they will take 2 points on that series, so they will be the ones to be placed as the third placer for the event for Boomfast tournament. But hold on. Later on, we still have the final stage, which is Ultra Rare versus Monkey Association. That's a best of three still. That's in the final stage. And I have to ask you, Moiki, because before we started this game or the live stream, you talked about how you are so excited to witness the plays of a player from Vietnamese gangsters, which is Bang Bang. So,
Well,
how are you feeling right now?
Well, actually, it is sad to witness that it won't happen. We can't
Yeah.
really see, but we've actually witnessed Bang Bang from Vietnamese gangsters play it yesterday, and
Yeah.
really, honestly, I was looking forward to it, especially as a marksman player myself. And I
Mm-hmm.
just
Yes,
really
sir.
learned a lot from it, and yeah, it
Mm-hmm.
is again once again very sad that they won't be playing, but hopefully looking forward as well to the grand finals, which will happen later on.
That is indeed true. So, Bang Bang, if you're listening right now, Mike is devastated. He's kind of sad. Show him the frown face, Mikey. Show him the frown face. There
Oh,
it
oh,
is.
damn, oh.
There it is. There it is. But anyway, everybody, in order
Mhm.
for us to prepare for the grand finals and us for as well to prepare, and the teams need to re-strategize because that's the grand finals. That's the place where you need to put in the best of the best. Anyway, we're gonna go back and we'll come back to you in a short break after a short while. What is up, guys? Welcome back to the stream of Boomfast Tournament Season number 2. We're still your casters for today. My name is Dion, and I'm here with Moiki, and we are now in the grand finals. Earlier, it was an unfortunate event that some of the players had technical difficulties on their end that was enabling them to actually play in a battle for turds. Now in the grand finals, this is the most awaited part of the tournament, as this is the last phase that we are going to be facing and seeing. And when we look at the schedule that we have, bronze match earlier, AXG Next Gen versus Vietnamese Gangsters. Because of the technical difficulties, AXG won that, so they are third place in this tournament. Am I right, Mikey?
Exactly. So we will head on later for the final stage, which is Ultra Rare Esports and Monkey Association. Now, what do you think?
Well, I think that it's gonna be the side of Monkey Association to have a better edge at this, considering that they can see the replays from yesterday on how Ultra Rare will play. The strategies was displayed, the hero picks as well. In terms of draft and strategy, they can strategize towards a counter towards that end, Mikey.
I think I agree with you. With Ultra Rare Esports, they've already laid out their cards. They already showed their strategies and whatnot. Monkey Association, they haven't revealed anything yet, even to us. And the only data that they can get from Monkey Association are the previous tournaments. So that would
That's
still
true.
be a challenge. So right now we are just gonna be curious as to how they're gonna play this, and probably they Monkey Association got something to counter with the Ogren plays that Ultra Esports have.
Yeah, because last time in season number 1 of Boomfast Tournament, we have seen Eureka stand out on top out of 32 teams that was playing in the tournament. This time around, it's season number 2. It's a new season. It's a new story for everybody. So this is one of those games where there's no challengers. There's no someone that's defending the title. Considering that Eureka didn't play for this one, so on this end, Ultra Rare Esports has the edge. I mean, has the edge considering that they've gone to the grand finals while playing against someone. And then for the side of our second team, Monkey Association, they do have their own edge considering that they can watch the replays if ever they want to, Mikey.
hmm And for the side of Ultra Esports, we've already seen their plays with the Ogren, with the Arlie. Um, those are probably two of those actually heroes that they will use, and maybe Monkey Association would try to counter that. Already getting the Ogren as soon as they can, and Ultra Esports replying with a Mai Shiranui pick.
Yeah, this was one of those picks from yesterday that actually led them to a lot of victories. They suffered this in that game number 2 against Vietnamese Gangsters here for Ultra Rare Esports. Somehow they actually managed to pick it for themselves, and this time around they're going to use it in the grand finals.
hmm So Musashi being banned as well as Yuan. Okay. I mean, for the Yuan, we don't really see a lot of Yuan plays, and it's understandable. Most of the games they're pretty banned with Musashi as well. I think Ultra Rare Esports doesn't want to have a Musashi enemy, because Musashi with that ultimate can really set up a lot of fights and can target some damage, like maybe from those from the farm lane. And yeah, I mean, they're using Kenny with that Mankey again, who maybe at this time it will work out for their team. And then Doofy with the Lady Sun.
I mean, yesterday we have seen this, and to the viewers out there, if you're wondering why we say it will work out for them, because yesterday they picked this in the game number 2, which they lost against the Vietnamese Gangsters. So let's see if they can actually utilize it that much, considering that Menki is more on the front line. Once he builds up the volume, can find those chase downs, be in front line, find that defense for your backside. So let's see if they can utilize this that well, especially when they have a Maishirnu on their side.
hmm So for now, Monkey Association would be picking that up again with the Ogren, with the Marco Polo. Okay, so Marco Polo with the stun is still pretty viable, and personally, that's what I really use. Marco Polo being my favorite, and then also finishing those bans with Mayin from the side of Monkey Association, and of course Lady Zen from Ultra Rare Esports. Because for the side of Monkey, they don't have their mage yet. They only have the Clash lane, the farm lane, and the jungle. For the Lady Zen, it is also very strong, and it is a good move for Ultra Rare Esports to just not give them that chance.
That's true. And talking about Marco Polo, the only thing that I'm worried about having this to be picked as the farm lane is that you have the February Barrage on your side. However, once you pop in a February barrage, you can get caught as once you stop moving, you can cancel the ult right away. Although it displays a lot of damage, but the way it is so accessible and it is so vulnerable to enemies, that's the problem here. They need to find that protection for that Marco Polo during those engagements if ever they want to fight again.
Mm-hmm. I mean, for the initiation, then Marco Polo, Jay really here, he can still use that stun to go for the ultimate, and then just give a little bit of time before the rest of the team can protect him. But stun, it's me. I think it's only not really used that much often. As long as the cooldown is done, then it can be accessed. So for now, they will add Dolia to their lineup just to give a little bit of more heals, and then the crowd control from Dolia can probably also help whenever the Marco Polo will strike. Ogren as well could be tanking that later on, could be initiating the fights. But yeah, Ultra Esports, they could be locking that up with a Zhang Fei, but Sonsi right here and Mozzie will do the job.
So we've actually seen Zequat actually use that Mosey, and I have to say he was efficient in terms of finding those controls. And this time around, the question now is, can he do it again? Because in a match like this, it matters most. It's the grand finals, and it's the best of one, Wakey. I mean, it's the best of five, but the first game will always matter the most because of the confidence you can garner from it.
And as we head on to the next games, then that confidence that they will get from winning that game, it will actually boost them as well. So we have, with the side of Ultra Esports, there are just gonna be a lot of power from them. We've already seen them in their familiar picks with the Menki from Kenny, with the Mozzie from Zequat. So I'm gonna be very excited and looking forward to that. But yeah, here we have it. Ultra Esports versus the Monkey Association.
Yes, sir. And this is a game where we've learned from yesterday. They changed it because yesterday, if I'm not mistaken, in all of those three games, it was always an Arlie that was put up in the position to the side of Doki. This time around, he's gonna change it up, change the styles, and especially the grand finals, we don't want to use an Arlie.
For now, the game will be starting, just testing the waters right here for both of these teams. They have the high no, that's gonna be Jay playing as high no, and very interesting to actually witness that right now. High no is usually one of those good picks for mages. Lady Zen could be another, but it was banned. But for now, seems like the first blood will go to the side of Ultra Esports with Lady Sun claiming that kill.
Lady Sun, and that, and the best part about having a Lady Sun is you have an escape mechanism of a lot of bursts coming out from the Marco Polo. So this time around, they're gonna poke around the area here for the side of our Monkey Association Ultra Rare Esports. We'll find an early snowball, find that good map take, and look at the bottom lane. It's gonna be started off. Marco Polo will go down for count as Lady Sun will claim one kill after another. But the thing here is Ultra Rare Esports, they highly utilize this Ogren on their side. This time around, it's gonna be the Menki on its side. However, they're going against their own hero, Ogren. So surely they know how to counter this, especially in a game like this.
Yeah, I think they really do know how to counter that. With the Marco Polo and the Lady Sun right here, the matchup later will be actually tricky. If Marco Polo will just go for the ult, Lady Sun could actually dodge that. But I think right now there's gonna be an engagement, just a little bit of an damage exchange. But the rest of the teams are right here, especially from Ultra Esports, they've already gathered that one and prepared for some sort of securing the kills right there. And Monkey Association, they were pretty quick with detecting them, so they were just able to back away safe.
That's true. And now on the exchange to the top side, they will take down a Y2O as that movement from that Ogren will create some space after them, creating a lot of space in this bottom lane. They said, let's go to the flasher. This time around, they're going to top 10, and this time around, it's going to be seen on will be there in front. And then to take down this Lady Sun Doki, will find the exchange now 2-2, equalizing the score on the scoreboard.
Definitely 2-2 right now. Still, in this type of game, almost 3 minutes. It's actually amazing to see that these teams have been able to respect themselves. Well, until now, that seems like Jay is getting all of that damage. Still makes it out alive though, as they failed to assassinate her then and there. Of course, the Kenny back farming still. they're not really overextending this one. Game one, once again, as you said, game one is just gonna be very helpful to either of those teams that will win, that will actually give them boost for the next games to come. And with that, they're really being careful at this point. That still 3 minutes of the game, 2-2, and the gold lead, it's still gonna be, I think, the same. But yeah, they're just slowly catching up, maybe getting some damage. The Mozzie getting caught up right here, following that up as well. But Zequat will just make it out alive. But Sansi already going in with that ultimate right there. The damage is already coming in, the knock up as well. But Ogren will get that kill on the Sansi right there. And now Dofi will come to the rescue. And now
Kenny.
it's like seeing Orn is getting killed by Menki, and still Hobin going in, hoping to save his team as well. But Kenny will try to fight him off against that.
Look at Kenny being in front, just being in defense here for the side of Dofi, just dealing a lot of damage from the side of this marksman, and Kenny, the man himself, the Mankey, voluming up to be in front, garnering a lot of damage for his team. And this time around, Moiki, this is the objective that they want to take. Monkey Association, they will start for themselves. Dofi, that's a pretty risky spot, but they will catch up Hoban, will find a connection. Can he
There
find
we
a
go.
passing? He cannot, and this back line being controlled, being displayed, and now that's the roam here for the side of Mankey. He takes down one member, and this time around in this flash lane, he's gonna be alone. But that's the exchange. Two members for your count.
Okay.
Hoban will be in front. The connection is still there. He's standing strong. He's finding that sustain. He's going down for the count. His Lady Sun will finally take him down. Dofi. That was a risky play for Dofi to actually barge in towards the zone, and somehow, some way, he managed to live out, and they managed to win that clash.
I think Dofi just really went in straight and just trusted his teammates right there. It did work out for their team, and I think this is their answer to Monkeys Association picking that Ogren. Ogren with sustainability, but more on the damage side. They responded that with Kenny being their protector, and we've witnessed Kenny play game two yesterday, and as Menki, it didn't really work out well because they needed that damage. But right now, with a threat like Ogren, you need also a defense like Menki.
Yeah, and the best part about it is that the Dream Realm helped them around the clash, considering that they've chased down for more, and they've acquired more kills because of that. 7-4, the 2K gold lead as early as now, and the bottom lane will be the next target to be pinpoint here for a set of Monkey Association, and they will respect it down as my Shiranui and this Mosey will move around the bottom lane right away, respecting side that, okay, members are going to the side of Monkeys from the Monkey Association are going to this bottom lane, might as well go to this bottom lane, respect their rotation around the map, and be prepared for a clash.
I think they just need some information, and then they adjust to whichever Monkey Association would go. Then Ultra Rare would try their best to counter that. And I mean, for now, it is looking good for them. Whenever they just try to counter Monkey Association, it would really work out for them. And I think they just have to keep it that way in order to slowly widen the gap. But I think right here, the second turret for the bottom part of the map has been taken from the side of Monkey Association. Kenny on the move right here, trying to counter Hobin as well. Hobin will have to move back, but is already caught
Hoban.
guard, being knocked up, and now Lady Sun gets a kill in that, and they will have to just claim these kills right here. Ogren is already lost, and right now the double kill goes from the side of Ultra Rare Esports once again. Dofi leading the charge and getting that damage as soon as they can.
That's the front lines that you're expecting here for Ultra Rare Esports, and it's just gonna be Dofi from the backside, just hitting shots, getting some damage done for their side.
Definitely. And right now, looking at the gold gap right here, Ultra Rare Esports seems to have maybe they already got that in their bag right now. They just have to maintain that one. And the Monkey Association, they will have to take time in order to catch up. And I think they have realized that once Hobin gets caught, and the Ogren dies, then they have to actually move back. They will lose that fight. And I think right now they will try to fight that later on by maintaining hope in survival before the rest will help with the damage, with the Marco Polo from Red Moon. And I think that one, they just have to protect Hoban at all costs. But right now, seems like Jay with the high no getting caught by
Marco
there.
Polo dies.
My Shiranui gets kill. Oh, the Marco Polo rampage once again from Dofi right here, as they are just really hungry for blood right here and just really waiting for the kills.
Yeah, and this is what they have adjusted to, considering that they were gonna expect to pick up an Arlie. Might as well pick up this Lady Sun. Look at the backside is being controlled. Lethal at the back. My Shiranui will not end his life for the meantime, though. So Lifo will just poke around in this scenario, find the Dream Realm up on the side of Jay. He's going to go down for the count. Kenny in front, creating some space, creating some damage in the front line, not just front line. And this is where it matters most because yesterday we've seen this Menki from Kenny to be just the front line. This time around, he's the guy to initiate the clashes. He's the guy to apply some damages as well. The volume doesn't just build up to find that defense. He says, I'm going to use this as the front line to find that initiation, and they've been doing it quite well. 12-4, objective taken, and this is a lead of 7K.
And right now, I think Ultra Esports are already eyeing for that game number one right here. Monkey Association still would try their best to move it from here, but their map control is limited. Their gold source is also limited. They really have to be careful around here and go as a team. However, if they do that, then if they would risk as well with the rest of Ultra Esports, they can just freely roam around, and yeah, they would lose that match. But for now, still looking good for the side of Ultra Esports. There seems like here Y20 getting caught by right there, but he will make it out alive. The rest of the members still pretty much alive and kicking, but once again, Monkey Association, it will be a disadvantage for them.
Yeah, they're starting to utilize or capitalize this map control that they have in the Clash side for the side of Monkey Association. So might as well move in and destroy those turrets. And look at my Shiranui. He's going to go on towards the bottom lane to find the defense. Look at the top lane as well. It's three members for three members against Monkey Association. He's very low. Jay will be forced to pop it in. And now he's going to be going to the count. He's going to be still alive in the meantime though. But Menki, Kenny will take his life down. Ogren will find a path of passing. Will find the control. The connection is there for Zeke. What is going to go down for the count? It's a 2-for-1 exchange on the backside as well. Being knocked up. Well controlled. The Y2O will go down for the count. And that's the problem that you have here if you leave alone Dofi. Now it's going to be Levo, his Marchianui, and Menki as well to be chased down around by the members of Monkey Association. And let's see if Menki can tank it all because it's just Levo on the damage side. And they're going to want to try to take this objective. Still, Cho is going to be Steve in front. Now Menki looking to find that Dream Realm upon their side. Levo still in this vicinity though. A lot of members from Ultra Esports are responding in. Levo still in front. Robin on the backside. But in this objective takedown, they need to respect that members here for Ultra Rare, they're slowly responding and they're coming back into this game.
Yes, Sunsi already on the move as well, but is moving through from the bot side right here, and I think they will have to respond to that. But right now, looking at the top side right here, with Sing Orn as Liu Bang still going in for that farm. Ogren still very brave on the taking that blue buff he has to, but right now it seems like Lifo and the rest of Ultra Esports are just hunting them down. They have to run away. They have to protect Hoban, and they just have to buy their time before they can try to fight back later on.
This Marco Polo always getting caught by any chance, but on that last clash, he managed to actually layer down his damage. They will take this objective, but the thing is, they're gonna prepare for the next objective as well. They're gonna roam around the mid-side area, around the jungle side, but look at that, they've taken the objective. It's gonna be on their side, and it's just a sure takedown on the end of Ultra Rare.
At the top side right here, there seems to be pressure. The second turret from the top side is still up for Monkey Association. So I think Ultra Esports will have to clear that one before they will go in for the end game scenario later on. But for now, once again, they're just giving more damage right here just to intimidate them. The rest of the team of Monkey Association trying to fight back with the Marco Polo. Red Bull still getting that damage. Just imagine just applying damage but still getting a lot in return. But now the damage is in. They're already going for the charge. Marco Polo gets a kill on that Mossy. And now Red Moon looking for a way, looking for an opening to fight back. Menki very low in health. And now Kenny just waiting for the team to fight back as well before they go for the charge.
They can't fight. If they want to take an objective, it will be advantageous considering that this Ogren is down. Kenny, despite being low, he's still finding that charge forward. So this time around, they're just going to clear every resource from Monkey Association under the jungle area. And this time around, okay, let's take this objective. The Zhangfei says, no, I'm going to roam around in this map. Lifo on the mid side, just controlling the map, the creep equilibrium. So might as well control the lanes, find that objective, and find takedowns later on.
There we go. Looking at the map right now, it is looking slim for Monkey Association. The sooner this game goes, it's actually looking bad for them. They have to look for a way that they could actually utilize the mistakes of Ultra, but Ultra right now they're not actually giving them a chance to fight back. Monkey Association, no matter how they try to look for an opening, still Ultra Esports are just good at minimizing their mistakes.
Zhang Fei needs to be careful. It's gonna be the Marco Polo in this vicinity if he manages to actually overextend. But the Marco Polo says bounce out. I'm gonna go home. Taking an objective for Ultra Rare Esports. This could be the end game scenario here, Moiki.
I think so. With the Shadow Overlord, they will
Oh
be
no.
coming for that base right now. Seeing Orn getting caught, will have to move away. And right here, moving back to the base, reuniting with the Monkey Station. But looking at the top side, Marco Polo, Red Moon right here, is very exposed. He could be hunted, but I think he knows that they're all at the bottom part of that map. So he's just gonna play this one up pretty safely and just move back to the base to help his teammates.
Yes, sir. This is the start of the end game scenario. If ever Ultra Rare can actually pull this one off, starting with the tier 3 turret in the bottom lane, they're going to destroy it very easily on their end, on their edge. Kenny just being in front, the volume is helping them a lot more on their side. The Cannon Blast will connect, but this time around, a lot are scourging in, a lot of creeps are coming in towards the side of Monkey Association and Ultra Rare Esports. They need to be wary, they need to be very careful against this side because Zequad in front, Lifo can deliver the damage, and Dofi just being safe can actually seal the deal and end the game here. It's being started. It's going to be Steve in front. The Cannon Blast will connect upon the backside. Now Kenny being just in front, durable enough to actually sustain and just be durable enough to take all of those damage outputs. Monkey Association, they need to be wary. They need to be very careful. And this time around, it's going to be Zhang Fei out the backside. Look at Dofi just dealing a lot of damage. Shaquille's there. They're going to control up two. And now even with the Dolia helping up with everyone, Red Moon's going to go down for the count. He's going to be left alone on this side. He's not going to do anything at all. He's going to go down from the side of Dofi with the shots and with the bombs. Ultra Rare Esports will take game number 1, Moiki.
Definitely. And with Ultra Esports, they seem to just be very consistent with the games they were playing as well yesterday. And keeping right now with their trend, they could be looking at an easy grand finals win for this match.
That is indeed true. Yesterday, we talked about how winning game number 1 is the confidence, and every team that has played in the game number 1 and has won has won the series. So let's see if the team of Monkey Association can bounce back from this one because it was a complete display. Even with the Ogren on the other end, Menki, we talked about how if they can pull this Menki off from Kenny, because yesterday it did not work. This time around, with a Zhang Fei on their side, with a Marshiranui, and with a Mosey being the stun lockdown from the Cannon Blast, it has worked out quite well. Him being durable, him being in front has been working because Dofi can deliver the damage. Lifo can just snipe around the backside as well. And the stun lockdowns from Zequad and Y2O from the Zhang Fei has been just very well displayed on the end here for Ultra Rare Esports. So I have to say it. This Menki has worked out for Ultra Rare in this game number 1.
For Ultra Rare, their answer to Monkey Association's Ogren was just to really go for the Menki. I think that's where it worked. And as you said, they just have to trust him on the sustain part of the team. My Shiranui can go in the back lines, try to press them down, and then also with the Lady Sun as well going in for the damage from Dofi, Sunsi with that ultimate setup right there, and also Mozzie with a lot of crowd control. It really sets them up with a perfect game 1. And yeah, I think Monkey Association, they have to prepare for that. I think they will not try to go in for another Ogren attempt, but who knows? Maybe they will try again, and maybe some new strategies will work.
That's true. That was game number 1. Mind you, everybody, this is a best of 3 series in Doomfast Tournament Honor of Kings. And, we talked it again. It's always the confidence that you can actually acquire from that game number 1 victory. And yesterday, we've seen Ultra Rare Esports win game number 1 and eventually win the series out. The thing I'm concerned about is that they're actually giving out new heroes here. For example, Dofi. This guy has been playing Arlie every single time yesterday. But this time he says, I'm going to go Lady Sun. And maybe if they ban this Lady Sun, he's going to go back to Arlie. And this widens up the hero pool that they have here in our game or in our series against Monkey Association, Mikey.
I think so. And maybe for game number 2, they will go back with it early if they will ban Lady Sun. But yeah, I'm still going to be curious about how they're going to play this out in game 2.
That's true. Game number one, that was it, everybody. We're gonna wait for game number two and a possible game number three. But of course, the teams need to re-strategize and he needs to impress as well. We'll be right back after a short break.
And what is up, everyone? We are now back right here, ladies and gentlemen. Game number two before for a best of three series right here between Ultra Rare Esports and Monkey Association. We are your shoutcasters once again. I am White, and with me is Dion. Now, Dion, what is up?
You know, Mikey, I was eating some chocolates earlier
Oh,
because the game was weak. The game was intact. But it's
wow.
now 1-0, everybody. This is 1-0 in this best of three grand final stage. Ultra Rare Esports against Monkey Association. And we talked about it. Whoever wins game number one will get the confidence to play in game number two and the rest of the series. But of course, let's not count them out. Monkey Association does still have a chance to come back into this game, especially as there's still a possible game number three if they win game number two.
I think they realized their mistake right there. Getting that Ogran, and then probably if Ogran is still viable, and as soon as you just, as long as you just funnel into the Ogran or just help him get those skills and early first bloods, they can actually go on a rampage. But if they weren't able to do that, and instead Kenny was also prepared with that Menki, and as soon as Ogran will go in for the charge, Menki just comes straight right in and absorbs that damage. Lady Sun with Dofi with the Lady Sun from behind helping as well with a damage. Maestro with the burst as well. And right now, I think with game number two, I think Monkey Association will be prepared to actually try to fend them off.
This is Arlie out in the game right away because, I mean, if you're Monkey Association, might as well ban out the Arlie. Lessen the hero pool here for side of Dofi from Ultra Rare.
Oh, okay. So banning the Yuan once again from Ultra Rare Esports. I really think for Ultra Rare Esports, they consider Yuan a really big threat for them. Maybe they haven't discovered a counter for that yet. And Yuan as a jungle or a mid laner, they're viable. And I think
Mhm.
for Monkey Association, they would be removing the Arlie, which could be useful for Dofi from the side of Ultra Rare Esports. Musashi once again getting banned right there, and getting that Ogren once again, hoping they would actually try to look for a better way to counter them.
hmm And I'm liking this sense here, Moiki, because in this game they have another Lady Sun. Okay, so Lady Sun is open. Dofi will pick it up right away. Ogre against the enemy side, and the same job here for side of Ultra Rare.
So Lady Sun right there from Dofi and Ziquat picking that Liu Bang rather, and I think that would be helpful for the Clash laner for the team. Still, we are looking at the Monkey Association finalizing their picks. Finally, we got a Lung. Finally, we got a Lung. I think
Yeah.
Monkey Association could win this one, but still, I think they would be prepared to fight against Alung right there. Sunsi would be ending that third pick from the side of Monkey Association, and the Hansin for the side of Ultra Rare Esports.
Yeah. And yesterday we talked about how Loom wasn't able to be shown in the screen that much, and because of that, the reason because of that is that it's always banned out for the game. So this time around, they're gonna pick it out. They're gonna ban out the Mosey as well. So might as well ban out all of the comfort heroes that is here for our side of Ultra Rare Esports and Monkey Association. They will be respecting those ends and fighting the heroes for their own.
Hmm. Looking at their bans, Monkey Association, I think they respect a lot from the Mosey of Ultra Rare Esports. They have to remove that one, and also Ultra Rare Esports banning that Dolia and Azang Fei right there. Usually those picks are usually very viable and very strong for the team. But right now we would be still looking at the final ban for Monkey Association before they can make their move.
hmm And in the game number one, we have seen them play in a sense. Hmm, from the last game, it was all about that early game rotations that was being created by Ultra Rare Esports. This time around, they need to actually capitalize the lead, or they need to capitalize the way they play, because if they continue to let Ultra Rare Esports just roam around the map freely, take pickups after pickups, not following those rotations, that's going to be a problem in the game number two, especially when you're down by one in the best of three scenario in the grand finals, then that's going to be a problem with you.
Okay, so a Lady Zen right there. Okay, so Lady Zen, another a good mid laner. I think they forgot to ban Lady Zen. The destructive deluge of Lady Zen is very strong. Also, the flowing side, it's Usually I also love to play Ladies End because the AoE and the really just the damage from the Ladies End itself, it's very very immense. And
Whoa.
I think it would be finalizing that one with an Elaine. And right here with Monkey Association, Gun and Mo will be picked as well.
Yeah, and in this game, this is the similar draft that we have seen yesterday. However, the problem is they're not picking an early with this Elaine and with this Lady Zen. So they're gonna utilize this in a way where similar to the game one, where it's gonna be in the backside. Because the difference about having an early is that it can go in and out because of the umbrellas that he has. Now in this game, we are going back to it. Going back to it is that this is a battle between a best of three. You're already down by 1 point against Ultra Rare Esports and Monkey Association. They need to find a way to go back in this game. They need to find a way to bounce back the soonest that they can. And welcome to Heroes Forge, as we are now in game number two of the grand finals. Monkey.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Game number two. One more win for Ultra Esports before they claim the champion for the Boomfast tournament season 2. But right now, Monkey Association could be saying no to that and could be looking for a game number 3 right here.
That's true. And I'm liking this Elaine pickup, considering that the Y2O did deliver this Elaine, and it worked out quite well here for San Ultra. First blood has already been drawn. Luang will find that first take, first gold on the XP advantage against this Lady Sun. Dofi will not have it on his end, so that's the early game advantage when you have Steve on your side, and this is a good thing for the side of Monkey Association, as we talked about this again and again, that they need to find a way to re-strategize, not allow Ultra Rare Esports to roam the map freely, find pickups after pickups. They need to make movements of their own. They're doing it quite well. Y2O against the sign of Saint Orn on the splash lane.
For now, they will be respecting each other, especially from the top side right here, and will just be clearing a lot of those waves. With a Lung right here, he just has to be very patient, especially later. He could be very useful for the team fights. Try their best not to really feed the enemy team right here. Ultra Esports, they could really snowball really fast, and I think we're looking at an engagement right here. But I think that will just be it. They will be respecting each other, and yeah, going back to the farm.
Mm-hmm. Now, in the top side, it's just gonna be stale for stale. Now, this is the game that you want to do if you're Monkey Association. You're slowing down the pace of Ultra Rare Esports, and similar to not similar to game number one where they move freely around the map. That is the type of game where you can acquire those resources, battle in a mid game scenario, and get pickups, but in a safety way to get pickups. Because just like in the bottom lane, Luong did get the kill on Dofi, and because of that, he managed to actually have an advantage or the edge against Dofi, especially in this lane as we have the Ogren on the top side. They're TPing on it, trying to find more spaces. But in this sense, Wiggy, they're playing it slow, but they're playing it safe for Monkey Association.
And for now, I think the damage is right here. Still looking for that damage and the infinite vastness coming right up, but they won't commit to that fight just yet. And once again, going back to respecting each other, especially that Monkey Association already has that 1 point. They just have to widen the gap even more because the crowd control goes in, but they won't be committing to that once again.
Playing it safely, realizing that they are down by 1 point in the grand finals is the chance here for the Santa Monkey, because Ultra Rare Esports on their edge, they haven't garnered any kill and it's already been 3 minutes in. And when you look at it, they're being poked a lot more because Dofi is low on HP. He was forced to TP out, and you have Lifo as well to TP out this late Zen. I mean, not Lifo, but it was Zequat to TP out now. Sorry with that. But going back to it, everybody, it's now the Ogre to find the path of passage towards the side, trying to find if there's still buffs around this jungle area. Couldn't find it though, so might as well disengage and prepare for a fight in his bottom lane, as they will be starting and they will be evicting, wanting to evict someone. Zequat will find his own lockdown onto two. However, the Dofi guy will not find the range to successfully do so. So Dofi just finding those hits onto his side, and they will take Gun and Mo down for the count. They will take down Lady Zen as the counterpart now. Path of Passage will be committed. Zequat up on the back lane. A lane will take him down. It's going to be Dofi to be chased around, and a knockout will connect down on towards one. Again, gonna go down for the count. Y2O will be the only member left here. A lane can find that the sunset. No, he cannot at all. Luong will take yet another kill on towards his name as 11K will be garnered from the past 4 minutes. But Ultra Esports, despite having to lose a lot of members, the gold lead isn't that much to be displayed.
And I think in this game, Monkey Association, they have managed to find the momentum for Hobin right here as that Ogden. Could be they realized their mistakes a while ago in game number one, and right now they've managed to work on that and gain actually a lot of results. And then you also have Red Moon as the Lung. I think the damage with that Lung, especially with a flaming palm, it really gives them a lot of damage, and it does look like Dofi is just running away from that. Just a few more hits before he goes down, and Red Moon right here is going in for the aggression, trying to take them down and actually intimidating the rest of Ultra Rare Esports.
That is indeed true, Moiki. Now 1K on their side, and they're gonna want to push down his bottom lane on with this Luo. Zequat is in his position though, Kenny as well. They're gonna start lockdown onto two with Red Moon. He's low in HP, but they will continue to chase Kenny to be in front, just controlling them down, but the damage output is not enough. Look at Jay, it's Gun and Mo. They're just controlling them, Y2O, now barging through with a Death by Sunset. Now, with the infinite vastness, we'll find his escape, we'll find his demise. Jay will go down, pick out Y2O in front of the back line as well. It's gonna be Hoban chasing down for Dovey, but Hoban, that's 3 members, you gotta be careful, or are they in danger? The Lynx will continue, the Lynx will pursue, they're gonna take down this lady's son. Sequad will be the next target here, as the Link once again, and he knocks him up. That's a triple kill to the side of Hoban, and the only member left is gonna be Lefo. Can he find the escape? Can he find it? No, it's a quadra kill for the side of Hoban. And next up is gonna be Elaine this mid side. Red Moon will poke him out a lot. And Monkey Association, as you said, they've garnered the confidence. The momentum is in.
And I think right here, Sunsi also going in for that damage and the crowd control, but Hansin has managed to eliminate, going in for a double kill right there before he moves back, and the rest of the team from the side of Monkey Association will also have to move back. Ogren is still on the move right here, just looking for an opening, but as you can see, he is low on health. He will have to return to their base and just go straight back to farming. But if you look at the map right now, Hansin could be looking for an engagement against Ogren right here, getting caught by that, and I think they're gonna go for 1v1, and I think Lifo going in for the help as well, but no need. Godlike kill right there from Ogren, none other than Ogren, hoping still on the move right here, and could be looking forward for game number 2 in the side of Monkey Association.
Can't allow this guy to find those sustains. He can't allow this guy to find those links, as Elaine will be here. He will be caught in this vicinity, and as well as Sing Orn, as they will actually poke him out and zone him out around the jungle area.
And the rest of Ultra Esports, they really have to look for an opening right here. They have to look for a way that they can assassinate some members and not really try to ignore the Ogren and the Sunsi, because once you try to start a fight that they are present, then it's gonna be very dangerous.
Boom.
And I think right now they're going straight right in, diving to the tower, and also Dofi also going in to help as well. The damage is in, but he is low on health. The rest of the members,
Yeah,
he is in sunset by Elaine, kills Sansi right here, still looking forward for a 1v4 right here, but the rest of the teammates are going in to help as well. Legendary for Upin, and once again, Yuban getting that kill as well. And Ladies and winning that fight against Gun and Mo, still looking forward for a win right here. The Infinite Vastness looking forward to look for an opening still, while helping Hoban 1v2 this match right here. Another kill, and still Hoban is on the move, as now Kenny is on the run.
And Hoban just goes on a rampage. He's gonna want to take this buff. He's gonna belong towards his side. Hoban chasing down for Kenny, dash after dash, and the chase down is still real though. He has the path of passage if ever he wants to find chase down on towards the side of Kenny. But Kenny, my guy, I feel like this is one of those games where it's just too risky. This Hanshin is just not it, I guess, for Ultra Esports, or are they just waiting for it to be online? And when I say online, they need it to be that strong or that able to actually clash out in the clash. Kenny will be chased down by Hoban once again, as they will try to poke them out, zone them out from their own jungle. Monkey Association just pursuing this momentum and capitalizing this, and this time around it's going to be Hoban very low on HP. The sustain is still here though. Zequad will be caught in his vicinity as well as they try to chase down, and this time around it's going to be the Ladies Zen going down for the counter. Look at the backside as well. It's going to be Dofi just dealing out a lot of damage. Finally the shutdown will be there. It's now the charge in. It's now the time to go in. Y2O will be in that vicinity to take down 2 members, 2-for-2 exchange, but Y2O, he's pursuing for more. Red Moon is there, he's gonna switch up towards the crowd control. Infinite Fastness will be committed as well to find that escape, and now it's Sing Orn will be the one to zone him out and will keep Red Moon safe from that engagement.
now that Monkey Association have managed to gain the upper hand right here, they will not give a chance for Ultra or Esports to take a little bit of that fighting chance and try to turn the tides. Still, at this moment, Ultra or Esports have to look for another way right here to go in for fights without having to bother the Sunsea and the Ogren. And the damage from Dofi, it will not be enough because he will just be replied with a lot of damage as well, leaving him with a very low health and proving useless to the fights. Zequat will try to help as well, but as long as Dofi gets caught off guard, it's just gonna be hard from here on out. And Kenny still trying his best to actually be the bigger person right here and save his team from elimination.
A lane TP'd in this bottom lane. That was a weird move. But now this time around, it's gonna be the Ogren back at it again. You're gonna rotate around the jungle area or the next objective, realizing that already Ultra Esports has already
Right,
been in
Wendy?
that vicinity. But look at the backside is gonna be Kenny being caught up. They know that they're here, so might as well take the objective here from the top side. And the Monkey Association says, no, we'll not take the top side. Let's take the bottom side. And this time around, they were gonna take it in a very fast sense. And they're gonna start this time around with low HPs on the end here for the side of Ultra Esports are gonna go in, barge in towards their position. And Ogren says, no, that's too risky. That's too stale. I might as well play in a sense that we could go for side lanes, and Monkey Association will get yet another turret in the middle side.
Definitely right here. The Shadow Vanguard has already spawned up for grabs. Still, they would be pushing from the side of Ultra Esports, but I think that would still give them a little bit of freedom and just to buy a bit of more time before they can catch up for Monkey Association. However, still Monkey Association could be looking for a win right here, but right now the map control on the side of Ultra Esports, the first turret from the mid side has already been taken down. Still, Lung with the damage right there tries to catch them. Sunsea as well will go in. Hobin will coordinate that one as well, but it's just gonna be 2v4 right here. The rest of the team from Monkey Association would go in for the damage. Sing or Norn will have to move back and look for another way to catch them off guard. Hobin still leading the charge right here,
Oh
and
no.
also Red Moon also helping with that damage, but they won't find anyone just yet.
hmm I like what Elaine is doing in this game. Y2O realizing that, oh, I'm gonna be late for the clash. If I go there and we manage to actually find a fight, it's gonna be a very hard path to make. So might as well create some space around the map, push down some lanes, and imbalance the map equilibrium that Monkey Association has with your creeps. So that's a good sign. That's a good way in order for them to actually find a good take. Because even with the lead and even with the godlike streak that was ended earlier here for Hobin, the goal lead is none at times like this in Honor of Kings, 12 minutes in, it's none. It's not that evident at all. And Monkey Association, they seem to be slowing down slowly but surely. And Ultra Rare Esports, they're doing this accordingly on their end.
hmm For now, the rest of the teams with Monkey Association, they could be looking right here for a fight. Hoban leading that charge as well. They could be catching a lane right there along with Sunsea, but looking at the bottom part of that map, Kenny could be looking for a split push right here.
hmm And we have seen this in the grand finals in season one where they managed to turn around the fight because of the split pushes that they have been doing around the map. Now, Kenny, they know you're here. My guy, they passed by Kenny.
Almost.
They will not catch him though. He was hiding in the brush. So, Kenny, that's not the way. That's not the way you want to go, Kenny. There's a lot of members here for Santa Monkey Association. Kenny will actually manage to live out after everything. And Ultra Rare Esports are going to respond to this and move out around the map, realizing that, oh, they're in the jungle area. Might as well prepare for a clash. And this time around, after everything that Kenny's been through, he's still alive.
I think Kenny was really lost, but good thing he still made it up alive. The rest of Monkey Association will go again for the farm. They could be preparing right here to zone
Because
Ultra
that's it.
Esports out from the Overlord, that should be happening later on. But the Tyrant would actually spawn first, so I'm wondering how they're gonna do this, on which they're gonna focus on. But right now, they could be looking at engagement. Hobin leading the charge once again, hoping the team will help him out as well. But Gun and Mo would be looking for an initiate right here, as it looks like Hansin has already caught them off guard. They just caught Kenny, and Kenny goes down, getting eliminated by Hobin, and they will be going in for the push right here. The minion is also up, but the Z-Quad could be caught right here. The rest of the damage from Gun and Mo and the rest could be actually helping him up, but right now Hobin and the rest of the company with the Monkey Association would be intimidating them.
Mhm. Kenny not being in this area creates a lot damage towards the end here for Old Rare as they will take objective after objective, one after another, overlord after overlord, because with your esports, you don't have the user. Might as well utilize this, capitalize the loss that they've had. There's some lockdown towards the single or takes down one time. No
Ooh,
pick will be got in the vicinity, will go down for the god. The link will be there for the side here for Hoban as he
Hogan.
tries to chase down for Lifo and Z-Quad. And look who's here. It's gonna be Kenny. Now I'm back, but the links are here. The sustain is still there. They're gonna be the ones to be in trouble as Hoban will finally go down for the count. As a Death Die Sunset will be committed on the backside as will be controlled by this Elaine. And Kenny is still in front, barging through. They're low on HP. The gun and Mo will go down for the count as well, but
Kenny.
Kenny will be the counterpart after that one. That's a 3v1 and Kenny will go down. The Super 3 exchange, but with every objective taken here for Monkey Association, Ultra Rare Esports, can
Red
they
Moon.
fight it off?
Oh, Red Moon still. Wow, he wasn't scared of White 20 right there. A lane versus a Lung. Wow, the Lung's damage is just really massive. And right here, they're just using that to their advantage and just taking the turret, opening the base right here in the middle part of the map, while two members are still currently down from the side of Ultra Esports. And we could be looking at the game number 3 later on. Still, they will have a little bit of a fighting chance. They just really have to farm a lot and just wait for Monkey Association to commit mistakes. But I think right now it's just gonna be the chances are just slim because I think Monkey Association are just already, and I think they're aware of what to do, and exactly with Sunsi, the rest of the team with Hobin as well, I think they can actually pull this off.
That's true. They can pull this off, and the comebacks are not impossible in a game of Honor of Kings. We've seen this in season number 1, where grand finals, where it was a comeback game. Can they do it again in the grand finals? Can they repeat history, but with a different team? Now, in this mid side, they're looking forward to clash it up. And look at Kenny. He's always the man to roam around the map, finding that map control, finding some space towards their end. And Kenny will barge through on his bottom side against Sing or in a 1v1 scenario. Can he win it, though, is the question now as they will begin to zoom around the map.
And I think right now, Kenny versus Sing or Orn. Sing or Orn very low on health as he moves away with his ultimate. He has the time to go in and to heal up, while Hansin Kenny right here could be caught as well. But right now, he is at the bottom part of that map, just looking for a bit of more map control. Maybe he could be catching Sing or Orn right here at the bottom part. But Red Moon would be able to actually go in for the help as well if ever they just catch him off guard.
That's true. And Ogren, he's gonna be in this vicinity. He's gonna chase down for some people here, but now it's gonna be Kenny being caught up by the position here on the side of this long. Will pop into Infinite Vastness to find that escape. But Kenny and Z-Quad is now available towards your end, and Z-Quad will be the counterparty. Will go down for the count as they will have already chosen down the side of this Infinite Vastness. So no more escape for long if ever they catch him off guard. Look at the positioning of this Elaine as well, chasing down for the side of Sing or up on the backside. Can he kill him is the question now, as this is a 4v5 scenario on their hands. Z-Quad is gone on this position. Is 20 seconds before this objective will spawn on their end. And Kenny, the man himself, has been roaming around the map freely, and he's still living out everything after everything has been through.
And with this, the map control seems to have been looking for the side of Ultra Esports. They do have that map advantage, but Monkey Association are just being careful at this point, trying their best not to give them chances to actually fight back. And I think for the top part of that map, the second turret will be going to the side of Ultra Esports. However, the Tyrant will be for the side of Monkey Association, and they could be using them later on for the end game scenario.
Mhm. Kenny, he knows where they are. They know that Hoban is here. Zequat is back. This could be the clash. This could be the final clash that we have been looking forward to see. Because this time around, it's gonna be the side here for the Monkey Association. Find a link in towards the side of Zequat. Can he find a path of passing along this side? Yes, he does. But it will just be to control down. Look at the back lane. It's gonna be the gun and low being controlled, being displayed. That presents will be there, and they will take out two members on their side. They're gonna watch up after everything, and this time around, they're gonna kill down from the side of this Luong. They're chasing down for more. Infinite passes will be committed as well, but it's gonna be a triple kill upon their side. Kenny in front, trying to find some more. It's now one after one. It's four members down for the count, and the only member left is gonna be Hoban, as they have successfully done so, taking down Lady Sun. Kenny on his end against Hoban. It's just four after four action, and they are the ones to be on top after that clash, because they have taken down four members and only three has been taken from Ultra Rare Esports and Monkey Association. This is not the clash that you are looking forward to find because at times like this, comebacks are possible.
And when you try to give a chance for ultra rare esports, they will not give it back. I think that's what's gonna happen. And them failing that clash a while ago, they could be setting up for a lot of disadvantage later on. Kenny was even eager to go in for 1v1 against Hobin right there, but it wasn't just worth it. They were just focused more on the win right here, and I think just farming more and more could be their goal to actually win this game.
Hmm. This could be the end game. This could be the possible comeback. As now, Monkey, this is where they position down below for Monkey Association and as well Ultra Rare Esports. Kenny could be the one to turn the tides around as this guy has just been roaming freely, creating some opening. The Tempest Dragon has now arrived. The final showdown will now begin in the Heroes Sword as they will begin this one slowly but surely. Elaine in his bottom lane. Ogren will be the one to catch him up in this position. Lady Zen is now rotating in towards that side, but Zeke Watt, this guy, is garnering two members off his top side. They need to flash his bottom lane. They're minus in terms of manpower, and Kenny is rotating down. They know that they're here. Run and roll up on the backside. It's going to be Kenny catching him up, and this time around it's going to be Kenny controlling down two members. On their side, Zeke Watt will be there as well. Death by Sunset will be committed by 2-0. They're chasing down for Mo, and now it's going to be the Lulong down for the count. The damage up what they need. They take down three members up on the side. There's four members will go down for the count, and Hobin will be the only one left here. The comeback isn't real. They're controlling him down. The links are sustaining everything, and Kenny says, no, I want to end this game, and Hobin will go down for the count. Hobin is still alive though, but that's not enough. He's gonna go down. That's a rampage on the game. Resurrecting in the meantime, and the comeback is real. Monkey Association couldn't handle the 21-minute game, and Ultra Rare Esports, they will ace their way. They will ace their way and find the win on this grand finals best of 3 of Boom Fast Tournament Season number 2.
Despite all the hardships, the failed clash attempts from the side of Ultra Esports, they have managed to clutch their way and actually be the winner for Boomfest Tournament Season 2 against Monkey Association. Still, a big round of applause for Monkey Association to really try their best as well, and to actually, they managed to stop Ultra Esports. But in the end, Ultra Rare Esports was also very patient enough to just wait for a perfect opportunity to strike. And with Dofi as well, he wasn't really dealing a lot of damage. But in the end, he was like, okay, I can do this now. And he was just giving a lot of damage while the rest of the team are also giving it their all as well.
I like how they placed Zeke Watt in that top lane in that last exchange because that was the way, that was their edge. They realized that they are minus in terms of manpower. Kenny went for the back line, tried to find the gun and Mo right away, find the positioning and break down the formation that they were starting here for Monkey
Mhm.
Association. And because of that, they managed to take down Red Moon first. And you don't want the Suluong to die as soon as possible because this is the damage output that you can highly need, especially at times like that. And that was ultra rare. Just being so expert in terms of finding that map control and positioning themselves around the map.
And with Cyan as well getting eliminated during the team fights, it really gave Monkey Association a lot of disadvantage. They lost their healer, they lost their support, and with that, Lung was just vulnerable at that point. Ganenmo, as you said, he was just eliminated as well. Sunsi, Sunsi very durable, but in the end, the damage from all of the members from Ultra Esports, especially with Dofi and Kenny as the Hansin, it wasn't just it was just very difficult. And Zequat's crowd control as well, it was just immense, and it led to the demise of Monkey Association.
That was a game. That was a grand finals game for Ultra Rare Esports, and man, games like that really display why it's only the best of the best to be in the grand finals. It's displayed efficiently on this game, Moiki, and I have to say that was one of the best grand finals Honor of Kings that I've seen so far in Boomfast Tournament Honor of Kings Season number 2.
And talking about that, we could be proven wrong in the next seasons. Maybe season 3 or season 4, maybe another grand finals moments will happen. And just looking back at it, this is also one of those best moments to live in. Ultra Esports, we are here for them, and just looking at how they managed to win that from, again, a lot of hardships, a lot of getting eliminated by Hobin. Until the end, they were just able to win that throughout and just manage to grab that.
Yeah, and I have to say, Wiki, I'm so sweaty right now. The game was too intense. The game was
Same here.
blazing, man, amazingly. That was it. But everybody, on towards the game, on towards Boom Fast tournament. It has been an amazing run. Runners up for the tournament will be Monkey Association. Oh look, Mike, you're here, Mike.
Oh, you're here too.
I'm there too. I'm there too. Okay, so the runner-ups will be from Monkey Association. You can see them. They look kind of unhappy when you look at it. That guy is holding a gun. Why is that monkey holding
I
a
think
gun?
that's Kenny. I mean, and
That's
that's Hoban.
scary.
That's Hoban.
That's Obin. That's Obin for sure. That guy was angry. That guy was hard carrying. But anyway, that's the runner-ups for our tournament, and of course the grand finalists, the champions. The way of their game that displayed them to become champions is ultra rare esports, Mikey.
Such happy faces, from these men. They were like, hey, yo, I think just looking at their faces, we're like, yo, okay, we can just give you a few minutes of the time, then we just win this straight, just give us a little bit more time and we will just win this all throughout.
Yes, sir. Look at those handsome faces, Moiki.
Mhm.
Those are our grand champions of Boom Fast Tournament season number 2. It has been a fun while. It has been a fun run for us. We have been here casters for the event. My name is Dion. My voice, your gameplay, and I'm here with fun final time.
Moik, and thank you so much, everyone. Boomfest Tournament Season 2, it has been us, and we are just really amazed at all of these events and all of these fights that were happening.
That's true. Pretty exciting games, pretty exciting runs, and amazing teams, amazing stories from back ends. And the Boomfest tournament season number 2 couldn't happen without you guys watching the games and without the players. So props to the players that played, the 32 teams that played in the tournament. Still, congratulations for reaching it or playing in the tournament itself. And again, congratulations to Monkey Association and Ultra Esports for being top 2 in the tournament. And third place was AXC Next Gen earlier. So once again, we have been your casters. It has been a fun run. See you guys next time for Boomfest tournament. Maybe in a season 3, maybe in a season 4, maybe in season 5. But we're gonna be back soon enough, and we'll see you soon. Goodbye.